Alright, so I have kind of a newer phone, and I must have turned it off when I was taking it out of the stand. But what I wanted to say is, here we're this um, high stress training. Hopefully, it survives about life. Sometimes, there's different ways to make adjustments. Um, along the way, small course corrections. And there's things like that in the garden and in gardening. But then sometimes it's like what's needed is a radical shift and a radical change. And because of that big change, allows this whole other thing that could never happen without it. And so that's the idea here with this plant. I think, but in our lives, it's a similar thing. And so I know sometimes when we're wrapped up in going through that radical adjustment, it can hurt. We can damage ourselves in the process. But that's part of breaking down the old walls, and it's part of allowing things to grow in a different direction. I mean, we could keep going on in that direction we were on, and it's a fine direction, and it looks good. It has symmetry. It is, just going where it's going. Or we could bend the corner and look for something completely different. But then when it works out, if it works out, like we don't even know if it's going to work out, right? There's no guarantees. There's a lot of risk involved. But with a little bit of support, with a little bit of tape to bind our wounds, then maybe things can work out. And in that way, it can be even something like way bigger than we could have even imagined was possible. So that's the Zen of what did we just do? High stress training. Yeah, that's it. So we'll see. Stay tuned. We'll see where it goes. Alright, I think my animals have left. I probably need to go back and do some things. Oh, a couple educational things. One, I'm getting ready to close this sucker up. And when I do, hopefully this is not the wrong time to do it, right after high stress training. But I mixed the other day that I used. And I realized here again, after reading and some more education, that the neem oil only stays active for like maybe 8 hours, and then it's really no good. So you're only supposed to mix exactly what you're going to use, and I have so much left. So what I'm going to do is there's potash in there too. Basically, it's the soap. What is it? Potassium soap. That uses as kind of an emulsifier for the neem oil, because neem oil is an oil, so it floats on the top of the water. So you need an emulsifier, which is like that potash soap, which is also an insecticide, an organic one. It's non-chemical. It's potassium, and it's soap. I don't know. Here again, I'm not an expert, but but it's supposed to be good. I've used it already, but what happens is it was inactive the last time I used it. So I'm going to add some more neem oil to this today and use it, and then I'm just going to dump it out, because I have some beneficials that are coming tomorrow, and so I'm going to treat this today and allow it to like do its thing and go through its cycle to where then it's basically inert, or it won't hurt my beneficials that I'll apply in the next video. So stay tuned for more action. And God, that internal monologue. Yeah, more to come. Damn it.